one of the things, that we did when we first started was a couple of clients that were very interested in this asked to have a look at their data set and look at, were leads essentially being manufactured.
Yeah.
And what we found were that it wasn't small lead generators. It tended to be bigger affiliate networks with sub affiliates. We're basically working out how to game duplication windows. So they were
Yeah.
working out how, so if a buyer, for example, only duplicated an email, they knew that only one digit of that email or one letter of that email had to change, and they could change any other function of the lead detail itself. And a buyer who was buying a lot of leads were never going to be able to catch it. And so what we started doing was building patterns of repeat data being used in conjunction with other bits of data. People are inherently lazy when it comes to filling in forms, when they're trying to trick forms, right? So people will use their ex-wife's address or their university address. And so what we were able to do is say, well, hang on a second, this same pattern of data keeps reappearing, but in different guises. And so from that, we then built our own model that could catch that out, but catch that out in real time. So we don't hold any personal data at contact state. We turn everything into hashes. So what we're doing is we're comparing hashes with each other. So if we see the same sort of data again and again and again, we're going to put a flag in and just say, look, we need to investigate this a bit more. And from doing that, we've been able to work with a lot of our clients and really understand, okay, well, what's going on here. I think there's probably some implications for affiliate networks. I think that market is, I think, very much in decline. It's very hard, I think, to drive a good product and drive a good engaged lead if you've basically relinquished your control over that. And I think that idea of affiliate networks is very much sort of, late 2000s.
Yeah.
I think that's not to say that there aren't lead generators of scale out there. There's plenty of generating hundreds of leads. But I think GDPR now makes it pretty clear that you've got to have full responsibility of what's going on with that level of consent. And I think, I think that's probably one of the developments over the last certainly 5 years.